something.
A mug of ale is just...
Looking for ores in particular.
Lots to do. Precious little time.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I've ne'er seen this sort of craftsmanship. How'd they work such a pattern into the blade? Hi there, Arisen. Forgive me, but I've made nary a lick of progress toward restoring that sword of yours. The blade's make is as intricate as 'tis beautiful. Suppose that's why these things ne'er see battle, eh? If I only knew how to create this pattern on the steel, mayhap the rest had come easier.
What are you jabbering about now?
Oh,
You're looking at the work of a blaze hammer. 'Tis a process scarce employed, but one befitting the prestige of a regalia sword. Honestly, girl, you're no apprentice of mine if you can't figure out aught as simple as that.
Sorry, Brocker. Must have slipped my mind. But if these patterns were the work of a blaze hammer, mayhap that's what it'd take to fix the blade. If you've not heard the term, 'tis where you heat your hammer to extreme temperatures by dipping it in magma. 'Tis hardly e'er used since the hammers like to cool afore you can forge aught with it. Brocker's explained the process to me, but I wonder if that's enough.
It seems to take a rather complex process to restore the sword, but I've no doubt that Ser Sara's up to the task.
I quite agree.
Knowing that the patterns on the sword were the work of a blaze hammer complicates matters somewhat. Suppose I'll sleep on it. Mayhap the answer'll come to me on the morrow.
A customer then. That changes things. I wonder how long this job's supposed to last. Yeah, my tracks.
Only thing.
Well met, sir.
There's all sorts to do round here.
Now this is a conundrum.
Lots to be taken care of before the day is done.
Hunting for one day.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Nodding off where I stand.
Lots to do.
Suppose I better finish it tomorrow.
A customer then. That changes things.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Oh, there's something written here.
You're the one who brought that regalia sword here in the first place, aye? I want a word. It's that fool apprentice of mine. I haven't seen her since yesterday. Knowing her, she skipped off to the mountain base cave on Volcanic Island to try her hand with a blaze hammer. It's the only place with enough heat, see? Since you're the one who inspired this nonsense, you'd best go find her. And bring her back in one piece, lest I ring my hammer against that hollow shell you call a skull!
around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
Searing heat or freezing cold? Which is the greater hardship, I wonder?
Remain focused. A clouded mind shall serve you poorly in an ambush.
Those new recruits can barely lift their swords.
I could do this all day! At any rate, look how many women we count among our number.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
It seems they bear us ill will.
Careful now.
You needn't command me at every turn. I know what to do.
Douse the flames before it is too late.
I grant you lightning's fangs. I'm a wellspring of strength that shall never run dry. My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
You need not rest on my account, Master. I've never felt more alive.
Now there's a worthy prize. You don't need to work so far away.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. One's right there. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. As a matter of fact, the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
Arisen, we ought to heal ourselves while we have the chance.
Fight! To arms!
Understood. Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle? If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master agent to even discover it.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Fire must be put out to make our comrade heard. My curative magics are at your disposal. What's right there? I shall act of my own accord. Power surges within me.
Saved again! I'll redeem myself yet. I am poised to strike. Just say the word. Shall I assist? I hope you weren't
Here, strike lightning on the side.
one end of the kingdom to another in a trice.
It is not an item to be squandered.
I can attack at a moment's notice, Master. Shall I assist?
Douse the flames before it's too late!
I've got a good feeling about this one.
If 'tisn't the Arisen, come to check up on me, have ya? Well, I'm faring just fine. In fact, I've done it! See? 'Tis a blaze hammer. All that's left is to get this to the forge outside the cave. I hope you're ready, Arisen, as there's not a moment to spare. Follow me, and quickly.
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
Our movement is restricted here. It would be troublesome if we were forced to do battle.
Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked.
We're doing halfway there. Tisn't looking good. The hammer's lost near half. The heat's dwindling fast. Hurry! We're nearly there now. Mick, we've made it out at last. Good on you for keeping up. Right, now to do what I came here for, then it's back to the smithy for the finishing touches.
I could... Look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
A treasure chest! Oh, my mistake. 'Tis merely another spot for gathering materials. A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Tis dark as pitch, master. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
A customer, then. That changes things.
You bird-brained buffoon! Where have you been?
Brocker! Sorry,
There's no time for apologies, girl. We've got to get that blade on the anvil, lest the blaze hammer's treatment be for naught. You're the first apprentice of mine with the gumption to do aught like this. You got the blaze hammer work done, and you did it right. But the hardest part's what comes next. I'll walk you through what's needed, though I dare say 'tis one of the few lessons I've left to teach you. You've proven yourself this day, Sarah. You're the one fit to carry on my techniques and this smithy. But not if you're gonna stand there and gawk. To the forge with you, girl!
come in, Brocker. Hi, Arisen. I've been waiting for you. Here it is. Your regalia sword. Looks newly forged, doesn't it, eh? Brocker had me working on it for hours. Got nary a wink of sleep. But owing to that, methinks it turned out real fine. I only hope you're pleased with it. 'Tis as much your success as mine. So much has changed for me since you first brought that sword to the smithy. I feel as if I'm finally on the path to becoming a blacksmith in my own right. Thank you, sir, for all you've done on my behalf. I hope you're pleased with how the sword turned out. I certainly am. I'm going to keep learning all sorts of techniques till I'm no longer an apprentice, but a blacksmith in my own right. Expect great things of me, you hear?
I'll not spurn your company.
A customer then. That changes things.
I might nod off if I'm not
Another
careful.
day over. I'm quite
That's enough for one day.
Looking for aught in particular?
This place fills me with unbearable
Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Drawing plenty of consumers here.
Well met.
Heavens things. Right. This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. Can't let you on till you've paid.
It's this way.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Our soldiers need better training.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I inquire as to what's become of the regalia sword? So this is how the sword looked in its glory days of yore. 'Tis splendid to behold. I thought the blade ought to be restored for its history, but seeing it like this, I feel it means something more. Something greater. Pray, give my thanks to the blacksmith who repaired it. 'Tis fine work she has done. Impeccable, I should say. And you, Sir Arisen, you have my sincerest gratitude. You have breathed life anew into one of our kingdom's most sacred treasures. I can imagine no worthier symbol of a sovereign's majesty. I await the day it shall adorn your noble hip with bated breath.
Our soldiers need better training. Such quietude is a blessing.